I hope you guys have been well through the last few months. I know things have been a little bit crazy in the last little while, and hopefully things are going to get back to a little bit more of a normality in the coming little while. Well, can't come to your place right now, so we're going to be doing these in series of videos for the next little bit. I'll pre-record these videos. Sorry I can't work with you guys live at this point in time due to the way things are working out right now and how work is. But I'm glad to be helping you guys out again, and perhaps we'll see each other again soon, face to face in the future. But let's join in. We're going to have a good workout. Now I know you guys haven't done this for a little while, so we're going to start right back from the beginning and take things nice and simple. So please try and follow along and try and work with the same timing that I have here. All you will need for today's exercises are going to be yourself and a chair like this one right here. Now it's okay if they have arms as well. You'll notice that if you need a little bit of extra assistance for some of your exercises, it might be more beneficial to have a chair with arms on it. Otherwise, you can use a chair without the arms. All right, let's get right into it. So we're going to start off with a little bit of a warm-up. I'm going to get up from my chair, and we're going to start with the first thing. We're going to start marching. I want you to move your arms, exaggerate the motion, pick up your feet. Let's get that heart rate up a little bit. Now as you're doing this, I want you to exaggerate the motions in the arms, the shoulders, and slowly pick up those knees nice and high because we want to get everything moving. We want to get those hips moving nice and well, the knees moving as well. Very good. All right, let's take a little bit of a break from that. Just keep marching with the feet. Keep your feet moving, your arms swinging a little bit. We're going to add in some quarter squats. Just get the hips, knees, and ankles moving a little bit. So from here, I'm going to take my hands, put them across my sides just like this. And from here, we're going to do some quarter squats. So not all the way down, just to get the hips, knees, and ankles moving, just up and down, like so. Very good. From here, I'm going to get my shoulders moving a little bit. So I'm going to take my hands right here, and I'm going to spread them out wide, give myself a hug, just like this. And let's swing those arms. Very good. Now from here, we're going to get a little bit of a twist in the spine. What I'd like you to do is just have your hands either at the hip or across your chest, whichever you prefer. From here, all we're going to do is we're just going to rotate at the torso, just to move that spine and get it ready for some sort of movement. Okay, very good. So from here, we're going to work a little bit more on that hip. All I want you to do is just swing that leg forward and back, just like this. Now, if you need a little bit of support for balance, that's okay. That's why we have the chair here. I'm going to move this chair right along here. Just hold on to it for a little bit of support and kick front and back. Just move that hip a bit. Let that leg swing naturally. Now for the other side, just let it swing. And very good. Okay, one more thing before we get into the workout. We're going to swing the leg across the front just like this. We can use the chair for support as well. So I'm going to hold on to that chair right here, and I'm going to let that swing across the front just like so. Now let's switch over to the other side and swing. Very good. Okay, so it's been a little while since we've probably been together and worked out. So one of the things I want to focus on is your balance. And we're going to go right back to square one and focus on the single leg balance. So if you guys remember that exercise, we've got this chair here for support if you need it. All I want you to do is imagine yourself on a nice sandy beach. So you're going to imagine your feet there. I want you to dig your toes into the sand. Dig the heel into the sand and create that arch in your foot. Really grab at that sand. At the same time, watch you pull your belly button in. We're going to pick up one foot just off the ground. It doesn't have to be way up here. Just off the ground. Find that momentary balance. So as long as you're stable, don't move around, place that foot back down. So we're going to do that 15 times and I'll count it out. So that was one. Now here's two. Find that momentary balance. Place it back down. 3. 4. 5. 6. Oh, just lost a little bit of my balance there. That's okay. That's why I have this chair. If you need a little bit of balance support, just put your fingers on that chair. Use as little bit of support as you need, just enough to maintain balance. So this is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, just give your legs a little bit of a shake. You might feel a little bit of sore in the calves or a little bit of tiredness in the calves or the bottom of your foot. That's okay. That's what we're aiming for. Now let's try the other side. So, same idea. Imagine yourself on that sandy beach. Dig into the sand with your toes, create the arch in your foot, and we're just going to lift up the other foot. There's 1. So remember, just the point where you find your balance and you stop moving around, stop teetering, place yourself back down. That's number 2. There's 3. So using that chair for support if you need. There's 4. There's 5. And 6. Oh, there we go. Lost my balance. Try and catch it again. There's 7. Stop moving. There's 8. 9. 10. 11. 12, 13, 14, 15. Very good. All right, let's shake those legs up. We're going to try this again. Give it a little bit of a break. We're going to do one more set. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. So imagine being on that sandy beach. Dig your toes into the ground. Create that arch in your first foot. Pick up the other one. Just find that momentary balance. Yeah, if you're losing your balance, either touch the foot to the ground or the hand to the chair, whichever works for you. Stop that momentum. Bring yourself back down for 1, 2. Find that momentary balance. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and last one, find that momentary balance. Whoop. 15. All right, move those legs, just shake them out, feel a little sore. Let's try again with the other side. Okay, try again. So imagine sandy beach, dig your toes into the ground, create that arch in your foot. Slowly lift the other leg off the ground, find your momentary balance so you're not moving again. Then place that foot back down. That's 1. Oh, lost my balance, there we go. Regain it right there. There's 2. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Last one. Find that momentary balance and place it down. Good. Let's shake those feet out. And we're going to try a new exercise coming up in a little bit. Okay, so we're going to work on our core next, and you can do this standing up or sitting down. And this is an exercise called drawing in. So what I want you to do is take your hand, we're going to place it over your belly button just like so. Now remember, you can do this sitting down or standing up. Either or is okay. You can even do this exercise at home, lying down in your bed. Now all we're going to do is we're going to draw the navel in so that it pulls away from your belly button. As you can see right now, my stomach is away from my hand. When I release it, my stomach touches my hand. So I'm going to pull my stomach muscles, just like this, in, hold, release. There it is, touching my hand. So we're going to do 15 repetitions. Pull, hold, release. So that's 2. Pull in, hold, release. In, hold, release. In, hold, release. In, hold, release. 10 more repetitions. In, hold, release. So we're going to pull it in, away from your hand, hold, and release. In, hold, release. Pull that belly button in, hold it, release. Drive it in, hold, release. In, hold, release. In, hold, let go. In, hold, release. 2 more for the set. In, hold, release. In, hold, release. Whew. All right, let's take a little bit of a break. Okay, I'm going to explain a little bit more about that exercise. So this is a really great exercise for maintaining your core strength and core ability. It's also going to help everything in this abdominal region here. It's going to help with different bowel issues and other things as well. It's also going to keep you nice, healthy, and strong. It's going to help with your posture as well. Now, to do this exercise properly, try not to suck in air to pull your muscles in. So, when I'm pulling my muscles in away from my hand, you notice that I can still talk to you. And that's because I'm still breathing at the same time. Now, if you suck in air, notice how I couldn't really say anything because my lungs are full of air and I can't really do much because everything's constricted. Well, all you have to do is just imagine that drawstring behind that belly button. You're going to pull it inwards and hold it. You're just going to tuck it in. Okay, so we're going to do one more set of that exercise for 15 repetitions. Let's do that now. Okay, put your hand on your belly button. I want you to take that belly button and pull it inwards. Hold. Let go. In. Hold. Release. In. Hold. Release. In. Hold. Release. Pull that belly button in. Hold. Release. 10 to go. Hold it in. Hold. And release. Pull that belly button in. Nice and tight. Hold it. Release. Pull it in. Hold. And release. So draw in. Hold. Release. Draw in. Hold. Release. Drawing it in. Holding it. Release. 5 to go. Pull in. Just like this. Hold. Release. Pull in. Hold. Release. In. Hold. Release. 2 more. In. Hold. Release. Last one. Pull it in. Hold. And release. All right, let's take a little bit of a break. Grab that chair. Let's have a little seat. Just taking a little break, just make sure everything is nice and refreshed. So one of the things I always say is that the breaks are just as important as the exercises themselves. You got to make sure that you have an adequate break before you go into exercise because you're going to do them better. I want you guys to focus more on technique and having adequate rest than rushing through it. That's why I want you to stay with my pace and just try and keep it nice and slow for this. So the next exercise we're going to focus on is something really simple. I'm just going to get you to focus on standing up and sitting down from the chair. Now I'm going to turn myself profile to this camera here so that you can see everything and my technique and my form. For those of you that need a little bit of assistance, you can use the arms on your chairs with the arms to push off. If you're still needing assistance and you don't have arms in your chair, you can always push off from the middle of your chair. Just use your hand to help drive you up. Okay, so let's take a look from the side. So here I am sitting to the side. I'm going to have my feet about hip to shoulder width apart. Now for the purpose of this exercise, I'm going to take my arms across the chest just because I don't want to use them. And if you do need something for support, do hold on to the arms or push off the middle of the chair. I want you to lean forward just enough to put your weight over your heels, keeping that back nice and flat and straight. Drive through the heels, get that full hip extension, straighten that hip out fully by squeezing the glutes. From here, when we're going to sit down, we're going to slide that hip back and we're going to place the bum on the chair first. So just in reverse order. Then all we have to do is just go up again. Okay, so let's try that for 15 repetitions. I'm going to do the first set facing to the side of the camera so that you can see this as we go through. So let's do it together. At this pace, nice and slow, lean forward, put your head over your heels, drive up, get that full extension, sit down. That's one. Continue going back up. That's two. There's three. There's four. Five. Six. Seven. Eight. Nine. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. Okay, let's shake those legs out, give them a little bit of a break. Okay, so let's give that a try again. We're going to do a second set of that exercise. This time I'm going to be looking right at you so I can see what you're going to be doing with this exercise. So, just a reminder, if you have the arms on your chairs, you can certainly use it for a little bit of support, or you can also use the front of the chair for support like this one here if you don't have the arms. So I'm going to lean forward. This exercise I'm going to lean forward and I'm going to use my chair for a little bit of support to push up. So I've got my hand right down the middle. I'm going to drive up, get into that full stand. There's one. Now I'm going to use the other hand for the second repetition. Just so the things are a little bit more even, I develop strength on both sides of my arms, not just on one side. So lean forward, press up, there's two. Okay, so this time I'm going to have my arms across my chest. Here's number 3. 4. 5. 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, one more, and 15. Very good. Let's take a little bit of a break. Just shake those legs out. And very good. Okay, so we're going to develop a little bit of strength in the arms as well. So for this next exercise, what we're going to do is we're just going to pick a wall and we're going to do a push-up exercise. So just going to put this chair off to the side and you're going to see me right up against the wall. I'm going to put my hands on the wall, just press down and drive back up, keeping my arms nice and straight. My back nice and straight as well. Okay, now I know you can't really see me from the side, so I'm going to use my squat rack here and a bar so that you can actually see what that movement kind of looks like. I'm going to set this bar right here. It's a little bit lower than what you need. So this would be equivalent to a countertop or a low countertop, like a low table. Just press down and drive up. Now you can use a countertop, a high one, you can use a low countertop, or you can use the wall. It's all just different kinds of progressions and regressions for the same exercise. Pick the progression or regression that you feel works best for you. Remember, we're doing 15 repetitions, so it's going to be nice and slow and tiring. I would suggest starting off with the wall because you can be more vertical. Now, the more vertical you are when you do this exercise, the easier it is for you. And the lower the angle as you get flatter and flatter down, the harder it gets, and the more stress is on your chest and your shoulders. So let's give that a try. You can see me do this from the bar right over here. We're going to do 15 repetitions together, nice and slow. So pick your wall, pick your countertop, or pick a table, and we're going to give this a try. Okay, so let's give it a try. Start off right here. And push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good, let's take a little break. Let's shake those arms out. And we're going to give this a try one more time. Okay, everybody ready? Let's give this a shot. 15 more repetitions. Put your hands on the wall, countertop, or whatever you're using. Pull your stomach in nice and tight. Keep your body nice and flat. The back should be nice and straight for this exercise, nice and flat. Bring your entire body in and push back out, just like this. 2, 3, Nice and slow, keep up with my tempo. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, last one, 15. Very good, everyone. Okay, so now the moment you've all been waiting for, it's stretching time. So, we're going to pull up that chair, and we're going to have a seat in the chair. So let's just have a good sit right here. I want you to extend one leg forward, just like this. We're going to take both your hands, we're going to reach down, aim for the toes, and hold. You should feel a little pull in the back of your leg. When you feel that pull, that's good enough for a stretch. Now let's bring it back up. We're going to try that same side again. I want you to reach down, aim both your hands towards the toe, feel for that pull in the back of your leg. And hold it. Very good. Let's try the other side now. So we're going to extend that foot. We're going to take both your hands, bring it down, and hold. Relax. Let's try it again. Very good. Let's bring it back up. This time we're going to stretch the groin. We're going to take the legs apart just like this. We're going to reach down and try and touch the floor. All we have to do is just reach down and hold. Very good. Okay, so from here, what we're going to do is we're going to get into a figure 4 stretch. Stretch the back of the hip. Take your leg across, put it into a figure 4 just the best you can. I'm going to flatten my knee with this hand, and I'm just going to hold right here and lean forward. Now, if you can't get into this position, that's okay. Do your best. Just cross your leg to the best you can and lean forward for this exercise. Work with whatever your range of motion will allow you to do. For me, I'm going to take this full figure 4, keep my back nice and tall, stick my chest out, and I'm going to lean forward and hold. Bring it back. Okay, let's try that again and lean forward. Very good. Now from here, I'm just going to grab on to this knee and I'm going to pull upwards. Feel for this pull right along the side here. Just give my knee a bit of a hug. Hold. Very good. Let's try the other side now. You're just going to get in this position right here. Keep your body nice and tall. Hold. Lean forward. And hold. All right, relax. Let's try that again. So lean forward. Feel for that pull. And hold. Very good. So from here, we're going to take this knee, we're going to pull it in for a hug, hold. Very good. Now from here, what I want you to do, we're going to stretch up that hip. So because I'm using an armless chair, I'm just going to slide over. I'm going to throw my leg back. I'm just going to lift my arms up just like this. And I'll feel that pull right along here. And hold. Now for those of you that have an arm in the way, here's a way you can do it. So we're going to use that chair instead as support. I'm going to take one leg forward. I'm going to throw the other leg back. I'm just going to go into a lunge using a chair for a little bit of support and throw this arm up. As you can see, this opens up right here. Okay, I'm going to do the next one on the other side with the chair facing this way so you can see. I'm just going to sit all the way across the chair just so that I'm at the edge, throw the leg back, and just lift my arms up. Very good. From here, I want you to put your arms up just like this, and we're going to bend over to the side. Feel for that stretch right along here. And switch. Very good. One last thing here. Take your hands, place them in your back pockets, expand that chest, bring the elbows back. And very good. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that. We'll see you again next week with another video. I can't wait to be back in the facility with you guys, but that'll be a little while yet. But for now, keep enjoying these videos, stay along, and keep fit. If you have any questions, you can always call me at 780-200-2712, or you can send me an email at andy@tightassets.ca, which is on the screen right here. Okay, we'll see you guys next time. Bye now.